So I'm attempting to pour my head. I already started. I figured I'd record something, but not to stock port. And that's an old gasket here too. You can see, you can kind of take off some aluminum here and over here as well, and gasket match it. Let's see. I guess I can put my phone down here. Yeah. See that? And then this was one that I did yesterday. I did these two, but I kind of ported the bowl as well. I have not ported the bowl on this one. You can kind of see at the very end it's dirty, so you have to clean that up. But overall, it's gasket matched, and the runner is pretty smooth compared to the stock one. On the sides, on the walls, you can kind of see the what are they called? The machining, or the rough edges on there. Kind of smooth that out on this one. I figured I'd record this a little bit and then go on from there. I'm not a pro. I don't know what I'm doing. I just got my Dremel here. I'm using a Dremel. There's a Dremel that I'm using right here. I got this extension to this guy with a bird kit on here. Kind of reaches in there pretty good. So I got that. I got a whole bunch of deburring or burring, or whatever these things are called, the carbide tools or bits. Got a whole bunch of them here. I think I got them from Amazon or eBay, one of those. Got those. Stopped at Harbor Freight. Got me a sandpaper to polish it. But the only issue I'm having here is if you look at the little shaft that goes inside this, that holds this guy, it's kind of huge compared to what goes on my Dremel. So I'm gonna have to use a drill to polish or clean these ports out. I also stopped the propane shop. They got some argon. Got a full tank of gas. Alright, so this is a setup. Got my Dremel here. Just kind of reach in like that. And I got a light on the bottom. Oh, goddamn, who turned that off? Got the light on the bottom so I can see. Well, let's see what I'm doing in here. And then that's what I'm looking at in here. So yeah, like I said, I'm just port matching and kind of cleaning this out, opening it up a little bit, and then that's about it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing. So let's get this started here. Damn it. There we go. I was about to come out. Alright, we back with parts. Felpro head gasket. Race springs from Tectonics. You can rev over, was it 9,000, Jason?
Yeah.
9,000 safely. I don't know if this will show. They are race valve springs. That's that. More gaskets. Exhaust gasket. Let's move over here. So this is a stock head, and this is the one that I ported. Oh, I got a cam too, right here. SPA turbo. This is a 276, 288. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Look at this lobe right here. This is an exhaust lobe. Wider and bigger than the intake. We're looking at the last lobe over here. So we got a cam. We got lifters and the valves right here. Now you saw me clean earlier or whenever, previous video. Got a couple motor mounts. Oh shoot. Motor mounts, side mounts, tranny mount, motor mount from Tectonics. So the goal today is to assemble his head. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of here. Take this off of here, assemble his head. I'm gonna do some valve lapping. Here. I got the tool and I have the compound. Let me check this out. Alright, so we're gonna assemble his head. I'll probably show you how to do it if you don't know. And then we're just gonna time lapse the rest of it. So this is an OBD2 head. So the OBD2, when you buy OBD2 HD springs or race springs, it comes with this little guy, lower seat. It's got a step to hold the dual springs. You got the little spring inside and then the bigger spring outside. So like I said earlier, these are race springs. If you look at Tectonics, it'll give you all the specs for it, but these are rated to rev up to 9,000, but I'm probably not gonna rev all the way to 9,000. Probably gonna rev to maybe 7,500, maybe. So if we look in there, I got the valve in there already. So you drop the seat in with a little steps facing up. So drop it in like that. See if I can get this a little bit closer. So it sits in there. You can tell the difference. This one's in there. And then spring sits in there, and then this is a top seat for the springs. Sits in there like that, and then you compress it, and then you put your little retainers to hold the valve. So the tool you're gonna need for compressing this thing, we bought this off of Amazon. You can find it on Amazon or eBay, I believe. Valve spring compressor kit. So I'll show you what it looks like. What I used last time. I know one side goes on. There's so much drama in the ink with this guy. Oh dear. So much every single day. So I'm trying to assemble this. And then you grab one of these, whichever one works with your seat right here. I'll grab one of these. See this? It fits in there perfectly. Alright, so I'll set that down here. And that will go, you click it in this right here, and then it'll go on the head. Something like this. So you'll have a rod. I believe this is the other one right here. Right here. It goes on this side. So this side holds the valve, and this side compresses the valve. So I'm gonna set it up real quick, and then we'll go on from there. Alright, so I got the right one in there. So the right one has a hole, so you can slide in a screwdriver or something to compress the spring. And then this other side holds the valve. So this is the setup right here. So, let me see what's a good angle. We'll do 1 or 2, and then we'll time lapse the rest of it. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Right, so you can see back here, it's pushing on a valve. And on this side, it's pushing the whole compressing the valve. So I'll turn this. So I think I might have used the actual wrong rod because this one's bottomed out. So I think I gotta switch the bottom to this one. But I'll see if I can try get these retainers in there. If it even fits. You gotta have baby hands for this shit. Flathead's your friend when you're working with retainers. Yep, so this one's not gonna work because I need to compress it some more. So I gotta take this whole thing out and then replace. I'll take this retainer out real quick. Whatever. So I gotta swap this rod right here with this longer one so I can have more threads over here so I can compress the whole spring down. So I'll take this off. This with the other one. All right, got the longer all thread or threaded piece on this side in there. So I just tighten it. Tighten it as much as I can go. By loosen this down this way. So you want this side almost threaded inward, because when this is threaded in, it pushes this rod this way, so you don't need to crank it down way too many times to compress the valve springs. So perfect, that's good, snug. And then on this side, let's see, man, that's as high as it goes. But it's right there. So grab my screwdriver, turn it in. As you can see, it compresses that down. I left the retainer in there earlier, so that's why that's sitting in there. Let's see if this light's plugged in. Compress that in there, and then slide the retainers. There's no room for this light. Retainer in. What the fuck? Fucking Jason. Fucking shit up. Yeah, these retainers can be a pain in the ass, as you can clearly see. Man. Can you just stay there? I won't stay there. Oh, sure, this was upside down. I gotta flip it. Man, this one came off. Boom! There we go. We get some light in there. And then you release the spring. And the retainers should hold the valve right in there. Oh, that's not looking good. God motherfucking damn it, dude. Oh, you know, you gotta struggle a little bit. Set that down. And you got your, got your retainer in there, you got the spring. Valve's nice and seated in there. So, move on to the next valve. This one's going to be an intake valve. So the cool thing about this tool, it's only cool on the exhaust valve because the exhaust valves have this little dimple right here. So this guy sits in there pretty perfect. On the intake, it's just gonna be, you know, whatever. But let's do. So we just did an exhaust valve. That's a small one, and then we're gonna do the intake. That's a big one, and then I'll time lapse the rest of it. Don't forget to drop this bad boy in there. Grab a spring, drop it in there, and the top seat, throw it in there. Have 2 retainers ready. And compress it in there. Keep tying it until it's snug. Hand tighten it. Look at the bottom. Make sure it's in the middle of the valve. Grab your screwdriver and compress away. So we compress all that. And there, you can see right there. And then the retainers go right there. And then we'll let off the tension off the spring. And then the spring will hold the retainers on there on the valve with the tension. So I'm only going to do this one, and then we'll time lapse the rest of it. Head's done. Got all the lifters in, the valves in, everything is in. So I got the lifters right here. I think I said lifters earlier. Brand new. I'm not sure if this is like dried up lube when they lube the freaking camshaft, because it's all like friggin' yellow, orangey. It looks like it would be, they try to, you know, lube it for packaging. It almost looks like honey. Douse that cam in some acetone. Wipe it down. I don't think I'll be able to get all of it off, or I'll try. I should be able to. Or I have to. Yeah, it's coming off. When I scratch it with my fingernail, it comes off. Going through all the lobes. Cam journals. Let that down. It's all clean now. Oh, not really. I missed a spot. Here, gasket kit. It's got a oil pan gasket, water pump, oil filter housing, and a whole bunch of O-rings in here. And then I also got, I believe this is a, there we go, a cam seal. There's two of them because you got your cam seal and your intermediate shaft seal. They're both the same. So is the pulley, if you didn't know. The intermediate shaft pulley and the cam seal, the cam pulley, they're both the same. So I like to give people part numbers, or if I record this and put it on YouTube, it's saved. I can always go back and look at the part number. So usually, oh my god, and I broke it. Broke it right away. I pulled the fucking spring out of the seal.
Fuck you do that?
I don't know. Too much sauce. Damn it. That goes right in now. Like that.
How did you put acetone on this time?
No, I was just cleaning the cam because it had like all that goo on it. I don't know if you saw it. Holy shit, it's like yellow.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that shit on.
Oh, that was dried up.
You're fine.
You'll be fine until you're not fine. Am I supposed to put this all around the damn thing? You know what? I'll just dump oil in here. Well, that's a bad idea.
You're supposed to. You only need to do it where the loads touch
The lifters.
lifters.
Throw some on the lifters then.
So it helps keep them from corroding together and all that bullshit. I don't know, that's what I was always told. If you're not putting it in and running it right away, you need to sauce it up.
That's enough sauce. If I remember correctly, these caps.
They're all numbered.
Yeah, I know, but like the oh shit, hella dirty. One, two, three, four. I'm gonna throw some in here too. Come on now. 15 foot-pounds for camshaft bearing cap nuts. 25 foot-pounds. Don't do the X. Do it the right way. And then what else? What else is in here that's important? That's about it.
It didn't even have the torque sequence on there, did it?
I don't think so. Yeah. 15 foot-pounds. There's not. You didn't find one in my rabbit?
I think I want to go up a rabbit. Then you have to find that 1/2 inch 13.
That's 15 allegedly. Oh. That was too easy. That's too tight, probably. So that one. Go. So the head is. Oh, should I put the thingy on? Cam gear.
Might as well. You might as well finish putting it all together.
Yeah, that's how you take a cam gear off. Is that 19? Usually?
Yeah.
I'll try an 18 because that's what I can find. Whoa, 18. Because I gotta, Curtis wants his cam anyway, so. He ain't getting no cam gear. Hi Curtis, the cam's ready. I mean I could text him, but I'll wait till the video drops.
Put it in the box. They'll get all excited thinking he's getting the big cam.
You got me a 288 cam? No bitch. You're getting a used one.
You should mail it to him so it shows up in 2 weeks.
That'd be funny. Oh, you know what I just forgot? To pull the Woodruff key.
I was wondering.
Don't forget the Woodruff key, you gotta pull that out. It's gonna do this. There you go. Use it on your next cam. And sell your old one to your friends. Man, this thing's dirty.
You gonna powder coat it?
Why would I powder coat a cam gear?
Oh, why not? Powder coat your life.
You know, just because we can powder coat shit now doesn't mean that we gotta
It absolutely does.
powder coat everything. In doubt?
Hammer it out.
Oh, the thread pattern's different. No, I'm just playing.
I was gonna tell you it was. I was fucking like, you know, it's really good if you want,
Alright.
man. I know their cam gears are marked wrong.
Say that again?
Their cam gears are fucking marked wrong.
Oh, isn't it like the old 8 valve? Like the what's the opposite of counterflow? Crossflow. There we go.
No, it's counterflow because crossflow is 88.
Is it?
Yeah. I think. I can't remember. You got me fucked up now. Don't quote me on that shit.
Oh, valves are opening. Holy shit, look at that.
Remember, guys, always check torque specs. Don't just fucking hammer it out.
So somewhere there would be TDC. No, not there yet. Wow.
Look how clean that shit is. Who would have thought that we just cleaned it? How's those springs feel?
You know, they're not as stiff as I thought they would be.
It's gonna be me next year, Sam.
You next year?
Yeah, driving that fucking RZR up and down the road. You also gotta think that I'd be way worse if, you know, I had intake and exhaust plugged off.
Yeah, so somewhere there is about TDC, I believe. Oh, goddamn. But this is supposed to be closed. Don't we have that cover?
I've got like 30.
I like how this tripod is just leaning. That camera is making this head look way too clean. I don't think we did that much work to it. So ABAs have this plastic piece on a valve cover that has a top dead center mark on it, and that usually lines up with the top dead center mark on a cam gear. So
Yeah, the OT mark.
the OT. So I'm like a tooth off. A little bit too far. That's good. You know, usually on a stock cam, you'd have number 1 and 4 completely closed. But that's not completely closed.
No. It's because you got a bigger lift duration. 288
I guess.
exhaust.
Hopefully that's equivalent to more boost. More power. Oh, by the way, today is January 1st, 2022. So if you're watching this, Happy New Year's. Hopefully you got some, I don't know, resolutions or whatever going on with this year. For me, it's just more progress, or progress, whatever it is. Make sure you're making progress. That's about it. Make it short, simple, and cute. So technically, the head is done. Cam gear's in. I gotta tighten that when it's in the car. See if I'll remember. Technically, yeah, that is done. The head, all the porting done. New cam gear, not new cam gear, new cam, new lifters, new springs. So we'll put that on the side and then focus on the motor right here that's covered. So the thing with the motor is when I was pulling the pistons out, I pulled a piston out first without pulling the head gasket off, and then one of the piston rings got caught up in the head gasket as I was pulling it off, and it broke the number 2 piston ring. So I was gonna reuse the piston rings, but I had to buy a new set, and they were out for a while, so just have to wait for one. But I got the set right here. Part number for if you have what are they called? JE 9-to-1 pistons. This is a part number for the piston rings. So I only got one because, like I said, I'm reusing what I have right now, because these things are kind of expensive. This is 30 bucks for a set of rings for 1 cylinder. So it's expensive because, you know, we're broke boys around here. That's why we're dealing with 8 valves, because we can't afford more valves than that. So to put this head away, I'm gonna grab me a trash bag. Trash bag, cover it up, put it away, put it on the shelf, and then we'll move on to the block.